Hey, what's going on, guys? My Express here with English Sports Center, and this is just a brief fishing report for the this Chesapeake Bay area here and all throughout the Maryland area. So as of now, you guys know it's mainly a freshwater up in the creeks kind of deal right now. Mainly everything focusing on the yellow perch, pickerel, largemouth bass, and of course there's still some striped bass fishing going around in the bay. So let's start off with what's going on in the freshwater areas here. Most of your eastern shore ponds and lakes are going to be holding a decent amount of pickerel. Most of those fish are going to be in the edges, anywhere from a foot of water to 6 foot of water. Fish structure, laydowns, rocks, anything like that. Don't be afraid to get shallow for pickerel. Best baits for if you're trying to use artificials are going to be small diving jerk baits, suspending jerk baits to be specific, small spinner baits like MEPS number 2s, and also you're going to be able to use small 4-inch and 3-inch swimming tails, swim baits, either with a small jig head, 1/4 ounce to 3/16, with a little underspin work rate. I personally like this guy here. This is going to be this has been my top lure here for the past month or so, and this is the X-Wrap on a yellow perch color. A lot of those ponds over there have some sort of yellow perch in them. Even for the small creeks and the rivers, that's what they're feeding on most of the time right now, and that's going to work great for you guys. Some of the areas, go target some of the pickerel here. They're going to be some of the milk ponds like Unicorn Lake on the eastern shore, Smithfield Lake, Tuckahoe, White Mills, Tuckahoe Creek also is going to have a lot of them. And with that saying, there's going to be perch in the same areas. For example, Marshy Hope, Tuckahoe Creek, the Upper Chester River on the eastern shore are going to be some of the better spots as of right now. Western Shore Magothy has it's holding some yellow perch and also some pickerel. You're going to be finding some in the Patapsco River, some of the areas there like the Westfield Park there in Baltimore, Middle River, Gunpowder River, and the Susquehanna are going to be holding some yellow perch. Some lures that kind of work for both perch and pickerel are this little minnow spoon. You can put a little minnow there, or a little plastic, or just like that. This is a 1/16 of an ounce. Cast it out there, reel it in. If you put a minnow on there, cast it out, let it kind of sink down, and then just jig it up and down. Good for pickerel and perch. This guy is close to the little buddy that everybody knows. It's a little rattle trap imitation, just a blade bait, what most people know it for. You pretty much catch everything on this guy: crappie, perch, pickerel, bass, all that kind of stuff. I like the 1/4 ounce here on silver, natural color, workers really good. Just jig it around structure, and of course rattle traps, any kind of rattle trap on that big size. Just jig it up and down around the deep ledges, and you'll find fish anywhere from pickerel, bass, all that kind of stuff. It works, so keep that in your tackle box. Largemouth fishing just becomes more of a finesse fishing game for this time of the year. So I know recently there's been some good sized fish being caught in some of the ponds around Salisbury area, like Johnson's Pond, all those areas. We just had our pro staffer Sam Green catch a nice 5-pounder over there using a little net rig. This is the new one. This is a TRD Cross. It's a little net rig, just looks like a crawl. And these guys float straight up, so when you use them it works great. Use a 1/16 to 1/4 ounce moon head or half head jig. That works really good with these little guys, and just slowly move up, bounce them on the bottom, and you'll catch fish that way. Same ponds we talked about for pickerel, same ponds you'll be able to find some of the largemouth bass. And on the western shore there's a lot of ponds like Governor's Ponds behind the Bowie Sox Stadium in Bowie. There's Waterworks in Annapolis. You just need to get a pass for that. And there's multiple different ponds in this general area on the western shore. You can go to the Maryland DNR website, and there's a little site there that shows you all the spots, public spots where you can fish. So now with the rock fishing, pretty much everything's down south. Point Lookout area, the power plant at Calvert Cliffs is going to be holding some fish. Most people in Point Lookout are going into Virginia waters, fishing the channel edges. 60, 50, 40, 30 foot of water. You just got to play around, see if you mark any fish. 1 ounce to 1.5 ounce jigs with 7 to 10 inch plastics are going to be the ticket. Natural colors are going to work the best. And of course, fishing up in this area, the Bay Bridge pilings are always going to hold fish. You just got to work through them and slow down your presentations. There's some hot water discharge areas in the Patapsco that most people find some sort of fish around. But remember, there's still rockfish around. You just can't keep them until this upcoming spring. Same thing that you use. Just slow down your presentations, and you'll be able to catch some fish. So we got a lot of things going on. Yellow perch is going to be the first thing, and the one thing that most people are going to get into right now. Minnows, grass shrimp are going to be your best bet if you're fishing in shallow, or use a little top and bottom rig with bloodworms or even minnows, depending on your area. Those are going to be the best bets for that, and you're also going to be able to catch some pickerel. So those are the things going on right now here throughout the area. So follow us here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube to keep up with the reports here. I know most people are not going out there with this cold weather, but hey, there's still plenty of fishing to do out there. So that's it for this week's fishing report, guys, and you guys have a good one.